question is, if you cheated on your partner, hypothetically, if you cheated on your partner, no, not even your partner, like you're married, yeah, you cheated on your partner, they filed for divorce. Filing for divorce costs like, I think it's $550. They file for divorce, who pays for that?
Wait, what did I say to this when I heard it last time?
I said them, not you.
Why them?
Wait,
because they're the one who wants divorce.
Oh no, I would pay.
So if I cheated, I'd still. If I cheated, right, and I still want to be married to this girl, it's her problem.
But how can you still say you still want to be married after you cheated?
Bro, I don't know. We'll work it out or some shit.
I feel like people use this excuse of like, oh, you can love someone but still cheat on them. I feel like that's a very, very stupid.
Alright, take a different example, right? Let's say, right, you're in a marriage, right? And like something happens, like there's an accident or whatever, like that person can't have sex with you anymore, right? And then you go out and cheat, right? Then they want a divorce. That's their problem.
Can't work with that.
How can you say that?
That's their problem. That is their problem. They want to divorce me. That is their problem.
Nah, stop it.
I'm not even joking.
Is this your actual opinion or are you just trying to like,
I'm honestly trying
to
to
shit the ground?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. I was gonna say, this is your opinion.
Wild!
I need to stay away from you, man.
I'm just saying, that's how people see it.
I think out of the fact that I'm the one that ruined the relationship, I'm the one that decided to step out, so I will pay. Like, I understand that I'm not obliged, but I will play out of respect.
The thing is, right, is that if
They
you're
want a
cheating,
divorce. Yeah, let's have a divorce.
yeah,
Because I
if you're
disrespected
cheating,
you. I'm not gonna
you've
force you to
already
stay in a
stated that that is the end of the relationship. Or the marriage, especially if it's marriage, right?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that in some cases it will be a situation where she will have to pay. Because it's,
I think it's very disrespectful to like expect someone to still stay with you if they can't get over the fact that you cheated on them. You should respect their decision to want to get out of that relationship.
Exactly.
You can't force
You
people
can
to do stuff like
respect it, fine,
No
but
comment.
who's paying?
No comment.
Why can you not come
paying?
in?
I will pay. I will find a way to pay.
But you don't necessarily want the divorce.
Even if I don't want it, I'll pay.
If you wanted the divorce, you would have divorced them.
No,
instead of
see, if
cheating.
you don't
but I'll still
want
pay.
if you don't want the divorce and you like it, and let's say like I cheated on my wife, whatever, right? And I genuinely like it was like a slip up, a mistake. I was drunk, like it was genuine, like there was no love, interest, anything like that. It was a genuine mistake, and I want to patch things up. And she wants the divorce, right? Then she has to pay for it. That is my genuine opinion because I think that out of that, if I'm genuinely like remorseful about it and want to patch up the relationship, and she just wants to give up, then she has to pay for it because that is her decision, not our decision.
I'll still give you the money, but I'll still be trying to change your mind. But at the same time, I'll still give you what you want.
Yeah, but see, you
Because
say that
I'm
now,
the
but
one in
in
the
that
wrong.
situation, you would do anything
I
to
really
not
don't.
let it happen.
To be honest, I think if I cheat on you, I don't want you no more. I actually don't.
Alright, let's
Russell,
say it was one night you were really drunk, you had a massive argument, whatever, like it was a huge argument, you went out, got drunk, right, man chirps you, you slept with him. You don't even remember sleeping with him, right? It was proper blurry, right? You were blackout drunk. Yeah, but that's the thing, people do that.
For
and
me
I
to
think
actually get to that point that I get that intimate with someone else, it means that I don't respect you enough, or I don't love you anymore, or I'm just not good enough for you. So
that's fair.
I'm the problem, basically.
Yeah. But
you still don't want divorce.
I still don't want it. I'll still pay, but I'll still try to convince
you. If you don't want it.
Because that's the respectful thing to do.
£500.
yeah, but that's what she's saying.
That's a lot.
But that's the thing is, she's saying in a situation where she's not. You know, she's not in that situation. Whereas if you're in that situation, you don't want to get divorced. Why would you facilitate it to happen
but
quicker?
the thing is, that's still sick though. I'm not going to force you to stay with me or force you to spend your money because I decided to
You're not
disrespect
forcing
you.
them, but if they are filing for the divorce,
Yeah, but they have
that
to.
they want.
Because I was disrespectful.
But they want.
But I was rude.
But they want.
I stepped out.
You
It actually
don't want
doesn't make it any different for me because I'm the one that's in the wrong. I feel like I should take that burden. I'm not obliged, but from my own peace of mind, I'll still do it because I feel bad.
Russell, go and talk. You've been hella quiet.
It's because you
It's not
hypothetically
like
would
the
never
cheating
cheat.
word.
Honestly,
because it's just
none
dumb.
of us are cheaters, but that's the thing. It's like
Yeah,
I
no,
reckon that
of
if
course.
it was in that situation, you
I
just wouldn't
I
accept
wouldn't
it.
get a divorce.
So what?
I couldn't do it.
So if she filed for divorce, you would reject
You
it.
wouldn't even sign the paper.
You both have to sign.
Technically, not everybody has to sign. If I could get a divorce without you signing, I feel like everyone needs to know that.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's like.
So it's like,
Well,
if
then you have to go through a judge process. and
okay,
stuff
no, hold
like
on. But I'm saying if she wants out, she wants out. But with me, if it was the other way round, like I think if it was from the other way round perspective. So it's like for me, if I truly fuck with you how I fuck with you, and I love you how much I do, there's certain disrespect that I can accept and move on from. That cheating is the one thing I cannot accept. Can I take time to get over it? I can never forget that you've done something. It's a thing that you can forgive and forget. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
You can do that. So it's like, if I want to be happy and I still fuck with you like that, and this was just that one time, depending on whatever scenario it was, even if you was drunk or it's a guy that you worked, like, I don't really care what the scenario is, you still cheated.
Yeah.
So it's like, so if I cheated, I know my girl wouldn't want to get a divorce. Because she fucks with me that well, she knows if we got to get a divorce, she loses that other person in that relationship. She doesn't just lose me, her man. She loses that friend. She's that provider. She loses a lot in that. So I'm saying to you, if she really wants it that bad, she does it with all in herself. And when I come, so I'm trying to say, if she asks to pay for it, yeah, I would pay for it. But I'm saying, if I know my God that well, she wouldn't want to get divorced the same way I wouldn't want to get one.
Oh, but take it from
But you
like,
just said you don't accept cheating.
I don't accept cheating, but it's something.
But you still want to work on it.
It's something where it's confusing because you're not in that situation.
But here's the thing, like you get positions of people who do that, and then like 2-3 years down the line, they hate their partner because that still lives in.
But I'm saying to you, is this is marriage. This isn't a girlfriend. This is someone you're talking to. This is marriage. Like this is something that you've grown up. Cause this is somebody you fucked with for a very long time. This is like getting fucked over by your best friend you know for 15 years.
Yeah, doesn't that make cheating then so much worse?
does.
Yeah, it makes it a very betrayal thing to do. But then you've also got to be mature about it. You have to see where they've come from within the situation, and then you've got to make that big decision to make whether you pay. Like it's a bit because if you deep it, the getting divorced over cheating is such a big thing. Yeah, it's such a big. I'm not saying it's a dramatic thing to do. I'm saying it's a big thing because yeah, you've cheated. You've done something very very wrong, disrespectful. Yeah, but I'm saying to you is you do so much more than what you could do by staying within that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so because you're losing a lot more.
Because I can say I've been cheated on when I'm not even being. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So it's like I would not. I've never accepted it. So it's like, calm. We're done. We're done.
Yeah, to give up something like that is just too big.
Because it's like, calm. We've been talking for 7 months. Whatnot. You wanted to do it to another guy. Calm. It's done. You know what I'm trying to say. Yeah. That 7 months is different to a goddamn 20-year relationship. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's way different. That's so much more impact, especially when there's kids involved as well.
Yeah,
like, that's something you have to think. You have to think from all angles where
you've built a lifestyle together.
Yeah, you've built a lifestyle.
Yeah, you're splitting out.
So it's like, does she wanna? Is she upset over the fact that I've cheated? Yeah. Does she still love me? Would that change that? You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah,
but then also you got to take into account that because you've built this lifestyle, that betrayal becomes so much worse. Exactly. Because it's like after 7 months.
Yeah, okay.
If it was 7 months, like I was chatting to a girl, right, and then she decided she went and had sex with another you. That's fine. I'm like, okay, cool, we're calm, we're done, right? I have not invested time into you to be that upset. But 15 years down the line, we've had ups and downs. We've had kids together and shit like that. And then you go and cheat on me. That is, I've invested so much into that relationship for you to then go and sleep with another guy. That just doesn't make it doesn't compute why I'd want to stay with you. Because clearly you do not love me on the level that I love you. And if you do, then it's just you don't respect me.
I'm saying sometimes it judges your character as a man because it can come as a sense of, are you still that immature person you once was when you were younger, where you don't know what you want still. You know what I'm saying? Because if you cheat, you still don't know what you want. Because that one girl you've always promised the one, you've gone and had sex with another one. You know what I'm saying? You've been married to this one. So I could give an example like Kevin Hart when he cheated. Is he still with his girl now? His wife? Yes, he is. Why? Because he learned from it. He built up his character.
Now, but you also got to take it. Famous people don't count because they've got also a reputation shit to deal with. Imagine if Kevin Hart split up with his wife. Imagine all the shit that would come out after.
Can I say one thing? It can be different service, but it's not way worse because it's that much more attention on you.
Exactly. That's
no.
That
was contradicting your own point.
What do you mean?
That is a lot worse. It being married, and then if you add the celebrity status on it, it's a lot worse. So cheating, that you should cut off the relationship. Is that not what you're saying?
I'm saying everyone's situation. I can't talk for everyone's situation because I'm not in it.
Yeah, of course.
We can talk hypothetical all we want because I'm in that situation where he is at, and he's happy with his wife. Calm, they're happy. I have no problem with that. Yeah, he did cheat. Yeah, he made a big mistake. Calm. But I'm saying to you is, if it was me, I would understand why the person would leave. Would I pay for it? Yes. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
but,
that's what
but if I'm saying this is my wife, I know she wouldn't want to get a divorce. I know that. But then I'm going to think, why does she want to stay still? And she gives me a valid like, we'd always have that conversation of why, what we want to do. We have that conversation. If you want to get divorced, come. I'll pay for it. But if you're saying you want to stay because of these certain reasons, but you can get what I've done, and that certain trust is gone, I understand that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that's all I've got to say.
I think once you're the one that's cheated, you need to be more understanding in that position. So if your partner does say they want to leave that relationship, you need to respect that decision.
Yeah.
You can still fight all you want. You can still say, oh, I still love you, I still want to make it work. But at least just give them what they want, where they get to a point where they're happy with themselves. And then you can try again or try to convince them or whatever. But you need to take responsibilities for your action. That's what I think it is.
Yeah.
For me to have cheated, I should pay because I ruined the trust we had. I ruined that marriage. That is the reason we're in this situation, because I did it. So for you to then be paying for my mistake, I feel like it'll make me feel a type of way.
But like I was
They're not
saying,
paying for
it's
your
hypothetical,
mistake,
isn't it?
The trust in the relationship, that is the direct consequence of what you've done. The divorce, however, was their doing. They decided the divorce.
When you say decided, it's
Because
I feel
cheating and a divorce are not, it's not as soon as you cheat you divorce. It's not the same thing. But as soon as you cheat, the trust is gone. That's a direct consequence.
if the trust is gone, surely you'd want to end the relationship.
Not all the time.
Yeah,
Look
also
at,
it takes
as
time.
Russell just said, look at Kevin Hart and his missus. I'm sure they still trust each other. I'm sure they're still happy.
From my
But
point
I'm
of
just
view.
saying, you lot are saying it like
right.
cheat. As soon as you cheat, instant divorce. That
I'm
divorce was a choice. They chose to take the divorce.
Yeah, because
now,
you
they
made
can
them
say,
feel like they have
Right.
to get a divorce.
So if I cheated, right, and then my miss was like, I want to get a divorce, like straight up, next day she's like, that's it, I'm done, then I'll pay for it. But what I'm saying is that if it gets to a point where I've cheated, we've tried to work on it, right, and then like 2 years down the line she's like, I can't trust you anymore, I want to get a divorce, right? That's the point where you got to realise that. Like I mean, I personally would pay for it because that is a point where I can understand where I've come from, right? But right at the beginning, if she's just like, as soon there's no working on it, no nothing, right? She's just gone, that's it, I want a divorce. I could not accept that just from the fact of you're not even willing. Like I get that I made a mistake, but you're not willing to make. And don't get me wrong, cheating is the fucking worst, but
I just feel like if a guy can
all I'm
actually
gonna say
cheat
is,
on me.
if she want a divorce, I pay for it.
Yeah, if she wants
Anything,
it, give it
she
to her.
hold on.
wants the divorce.
Okay, calm.
She's
calm.
entitled
we are the ones that messed
She's
up.
entitled to it.
You broke her.
Let me finish.
She's
Calm.
entitled
You
to
can
it. Yes, so she pays
all
for
I'm
it.
saying is that I'll pay for it. Do I believe in cheating? No, I don't.
We
That's
don't.
what I'm
Of
saying.
course not.
Calm. That's what I'm saying. Don't try and get nothing out of me that you're not gonna get. Because I'm sorry, you're not gonna get no answer.
no one
from
is
me.
outing you for being a cheater, man.
You're not gonna get nothing out of me. No, I'm just saying like I feel like you're trying to get something out of me that you want to
Yeah,
hear.
he's trying to make us seem like,
No.
Yeah, basically he wants to turn around and nah, you have to pay.
No,
Okay,
fam.
okay.
Don't. You can try and flip it. Don't. Because I can see what you're gonna
he
do.
said go.
All I'm saying is, yeah, if she wants it, calm. I understand where you're coming from. We've had that conversation of what you wanted from that choice. That's understandable. But I'm saying to you is, if I know the person who I know it's my wife, I know that relationship, I know that she wouldn't want to get a divorce. But if in this hypothetical situation, yes, I'd pay for it.
If they want it, yeah.
Although they want it.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
you don't want it.
Even though
I'll
they
pay for it.
decided, it's a consequence.
You're still
of your
trying to flip
action.
it.
Also,
Still trying to flip it.
also, look at it like this, right? It is the decision that they have made because of something I have done.
Exactly.
So therefore, it is my fault. If they want a divorce, that decision has come. They've come to that decision because I fucked up.
Yeah.
So therefore, it's my fault. Therefore, I got to pay for it.
If it wasn't because I cheated that they wanted a divorce, then I'd be like, okay, yeah, they can pay. But the fact that I pushed them to that stage,
Okay,
it's
cool.
not like they stopped loving me out of nowhere.
Let me put all of you in a scenario, yeah. Now my head's a bit slow, so give me a second. if
Are
this
we
doesn't add up.
changing it now?
No. Same question. But I'm putting a different example to it. The example is, yeah. Let's say you had a big argument. The reason for the argument doesn't matter, but in the end, it's your fault. Yeah. In essence, it's your fault. They go out and they go and smash something. Yeah. Who's paying for what they smashed? You or them?
Them.
But you just said
Yeah, no,
if they
that's not
file
a
for
thing.
divorce.
No, that's
Wait,
not a
wait,
thing.
no. You just said if they're filing for divorce, you're paying for it.
Yeah, because the divorce, if the
I'm not
divorce
even
is the
gonna
fact that
answer
I've
this question.
cheated,
No,
that's
I'm not
different.
now.
That's a difference in trust and stuff. If she's just gone out to go absolutely ape shit on someone's car or whatever, right? That's her
but
problem.
Listen, but listen to it. The principle is the same. You've done something which has caused them to do something else.
Yeah,
it's
but,
the same.
but when I
thing.
have an
The
argument
principle
and
is the same.
I know I'm in the right and someone else in the wrong, I don't expect them to go and smash something, do I?
I get where you're coming from. Like,
We're not-
But the example is so far apart.
The principle, which is what I'm getting at.
It's not the same.
The principle is the same.
No, it's
You've
not.
done something
No, it
to
is.
cause them to act
Like,
a
she
certain
broke
way.
it because of your actions. That's what
Exactly.
he's trying to
The
say.
principle
Because he
is
said we
the
filed
same.
to divorce.
So how can your
the
answer be
reason that I'm
different?
saying I'll pay for the divorce is not because of the action I've done. It's because of the fact that the mistrust, the deterioration of the relationship, right, is my fault. Therefore,
Yeah,
divorce
but
is the
then
best
you
action.
can say that
But
you ruined the relationship by making it.
But if she's just gone out and
Exactly.
smash something up. Firstly, if she's gone out and smashed something up, I'm filing for divorce because she's clearly nuts, right? But on a real
no,
note,
but hear yourself.
Yeah, I'm
You're saying
hearing
you
myself.
pay for the divorce,
Yes.
but if they went out and smashed something, they're paying.
because
Let me
it's
tell you
not,
why it's
it's not that deep.
basically
it
the
depends on
principle is the
the-
same. So the principle of okay,
Yeah.
she did this because of your action is the same thing. But you need to think about the
severity.
intensity of both.
Yeah, the severity of it.
I know the
If it
severity
was-
is very different.
If it was
I
an
can't
argument
think of
that she
anything
goes out
to
and
the
smash
same
something,
weight
that's
as-
her fault.
I can't think of anything to the same weight of
Of
divorce.
cheating. Oh,
There's
divorce,
nothing
yeah.
or cheating. There's nothing to that. But I'm trying to get at the principle here. You are saying that if you do something, that person acts in a certain way,
Yeah.
you are now liable. That's what you're saying with you paying for the divorce.
Yeah.
But now when I flipped it and gave you another example with the same principle, you're now
Yeah,
saying
because
she's
the
paying.
the principle's the same. It's just the difference in like severity of it,
Yeah.
right? If I
Let's say
cheat
whatever they
and it's led to
broke
the
was
end of my
£500.
marriage, right? That's
Let's say
fine.
whatever
If
that
I've had
person
some,
broke was £500.
Huh?
So now let's say whatever that person broke was £500. So now in terms of monetary, it's the same thing. You're paying the same amount.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
but the thing is-
difference is the principle. Is the principle's the
The
same,
principle's-
but the severity isn't. If I've cheated, right, and then she wants a divorce, that is the end of my marriage, right? But it is my fault that the relationship has deteriorated. If we've had an argument, and bear in mind, most arguments, what you're saying is just an argument where she's gotten pissed off and gone out, right, and smashed something,
Yeah.
right? That argument, my relationship isn't ending, my marriage is not ending, right? Is not as severe. So if she's gone out and smashed something, right, that is her taking like her emotion and like actively doing something to harm something, right? Let's say she goes out and smashes the car, right? But the end of the argument, if for example the argument ended and then she had a go at me and then left, yeah, that is the consequence of my actions.
Yeah.
Then what she does outside of that situation, like goes and smashes the car, that is then
How
on
is that
her.
different to the scenario? Because
of the severity.
hear me out. You cheated.
Yeah.
The direct consequence of you cheating is the trust. The trust is gone.
Yeah.
That's the direct consequence.
Yes.
Her filing for divorce is not a direct consequence.
It doesn't
of that.
matter. The severity of it is different.
So it's
the weight of her filing
I wanna
divorce.
say-
No,
I wanna say-
No, hold on,
Russell
can I say
speak.
one thing?
No, Russell speech.
Do you know how dumb your example is? If you've had an argument
Yeah.
and I leave and I go break something, she has to pay for it.
Exactly.
Hold on, deep it. She has to pay for it. Deep what you're saying.
No, is that what you're saying?
No, hold on.
I just asked the question.
Hold on.
I just asked the
No, deep what
question.
you're saying. No, deep how stupid of a question that is.
I just asked the
No,
question.
that is deep the question. You're saying if I have an argument, say with Barakat,
Yeah.
and I leave and I go break someone's window, she has to pay for it because she made me feel type of way.
Do you understand what you're doing right now? No, do you,
You're kind of like fighting his point for me.
you're fighting my point for me. You're fighting my point.
No,
The
for me.
because
principle
I'm
is the
paying-
same.
Yeah, the principle's the
Like
same.
we must
but,
agree with that.
yeah,
the
but the thing
principle
is, right,
definitely
is the
same.
the
I'm still
principle
paying,
will be
that's
the
what
same
I'm
at
saying.
anything.
I'm paying for it because
So
I did
if
it.
she storms out and breaks something, you're gonna pay for it.
No.
So he's so he's saying if I want a divorce, why are you paying for it?
Exactly, because the principle
Because
is the
the
same.
morals are different.
Same.
Look at the
How? How?
difference in what's actually happening. If you're having an argument, give me an example of an argument that is that deep. Firstly, and equally deep as like I've cheated on my girl and she wants a divorce, right? Because if you can, then it's understandable. But if most arguments will be something like it'll be something completely mundane that they're pissed off about in the moment.
No,
Right?
but if
I want to
you get-
say like she didn't have to smash something, but at the same time, I know
have
you're
to
gonna
file
say
for
she didn't have
divorce.
to fight for divorce either.
Exactly.
But like he said, it's still like the morals and the intensity of the situation.
We
Which
can
do
agree.
not have to be
We can
explained.
agree
In
that
terms
the
of like
intensity is
anger,
different.
in something like that, a short-term anger like that,
You good?
it's not as intense as, oh, you cheated on me and you've broken the trust forever. Like, it's still something that's deep. It's still like, I don't know how to explain it in a way, because like,
Okay, cool.
you made me angry, that's it, oh, I lashed out. You're gonna regret that in the end. It's not a matter of, oh, you've ruined the relationship.
No, I know. I want to ask. I want to add one more thing to it.
Right.
Let's say the argument happened because you cheated. They went out.
No,
They broke
stop.
something.
Not even gonna
No,
go.
that is such a bad.
Listen,
that's
no,
such a
listen.
No, hold on.
Let me finish.
What
Let me
people stop
finish.
doing is changing the question.
Let me
Because now
finish.
it's
No,
No, I'm not changing the question.
No,
I'm not.
just leave
I'm
it.
not. I'm adding an
Leave
example
cheating
to it.
out of it.
No.
Leave. Why is it coming back? We don't need to talk about cheating again. Don't need to talk
No,
about it.
no, because
No, wait,
Russell,
no,
right now,
stop, no.
Russell, I need to talk to you because right now you're doing flippy floppy. I don't like it. Right now, you said earlier you will pay for the divorce, but if she breaks something, she's paying for it.
That's your action. My action as a man is that I cheated. My consequence is to pay for the divorce. Your
That's
consequence.
not a but the divorce is not a direct consequence of you cheating.
Because she's filing for it.
She's fine, so that's her decision.
Me cheating is the reason why she wants to divorce. So
Just like your argument was the reason why
You
she
cheating
broke
was
it.
also the reason why she went out and smashed
That's
something.
fucking fantastic. Come on.
I think you just need a stronger argument, but at the same time, your point is dumb.
Your point is so invalid. It's not even a
I
joke.
couldn't come up with a better example.
Well, come up with a better example for you. Yes, was
I
some
couldn't
shit
come
like
up
that,
with a better
man.
No, but you can't talk.
I can talk. What are you on? Right.
flip-flopping
If she
as
goes
well.
out and breaks something because we had a fucking argument, that's her problem. But if
Just like
I
fighting
cheat,
for the divorce
but
is
stop.
not a problem.
But
It's
no,
more
divorce has
intense.
got so much weight to
Guys,
it.
can we drop this whole intensity thing because unless anybody else can come up.
Oh, you're right. No, sorry. This argument we had about if there's fucking milk in the fridge,
I
right?
understand.
Yeah, no. This argument that we had about milk in the fridge,
get it.
right, and divorce are on the same level. They've got the same intensity.
No, but I'm talking about the principle. I know the intensity
Yeah,
is
the
different. I've
principle's
admitted
the same, but you
I'm
can say the
talking
same about
the
every
principle.
situation.
Yeah, I feel like there's
principle.
certain situations you can have the same principles, but that does not mean you react the same.
Yeah, like
You
for
got me
example,
lost on this one, guys.
For example,
You got me
right,
lost on this one.
for example, right, if the argument was different in two scenarios, but the outcome was the same. So let's say, for example, one was we were arguing about like finances, like we couldn't afford a new house, whatever, right? And the other argument was like, oh, I don't want kids, but she does, right? But then she goes out and breaks something. In both of those scenarios, that's a better question than you asking, oh, she wants to file for divorce because I cheated, and oh, we were arguing about something, and she goes out and breaks something.
No, but if we talk about cheating and divorce, I can't think of anything with the same sort of intensity.
Yeah, exactly.
So I wasn't trying to match
Exactly.
intensity. That's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to
He's
match
just trying to get you to
principle.
think
Yeah, but
different.
Exactly,
the
I'm
truth
trying to match
is the
principle.
principle is the same, but that doesn't mean that. But
Doesn't make
but
it
yeah, that
make
doesn't mean
sense.
that my reaction to that like consequence should be the same as well. Because like yeah, if I have an argument and she goes out and breaks something, right? That is her lashing out for a short amount of time, right? As opposed to divorce, which is something that takes time to get through, right? And is something that will deeps my life forever. If she goes out and breaks something, like let's say she goes up and she like smashes out someone's window,
Can
right?
we change the question?
How that's not going to live with me for the rest of my life. Whereas if she divorces me, that is something that's going to take time and is going to result in something that's going to affect my life deep in the end.
Yeah, we can't take
You
the
got me
emotion
beat on
and the
that.
intensity out of it.
Okay, we're done with it. Answer your question.
Just don't cheat, guys.
You got me beat on that. You got me beat on that.
Of course we had.
And you're like, I can't talk. Excuse me.
not you. Dev got me beat on that.
But we were just sat there like, can we change this topic? Can we change this topic, please?
Dev got me beat on that.
All I do is grind and I just wanna make it. People say I got time, but I ain't gonna waste it. Time is a virtue, and so is patience.